There we go. Okay. Just let me know when you want me to click through.
Okay.
And hold on just a second. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. I've had so much plastic surgery. When I die, they will donate my body to Tupperware. These lovely words said by the late Joan Rivers, as she makes a joke on how much cosmetic surgery she's had over the years. Now, I want you all to think, when would enough cosmetic surgery be enough? Like, when would it cross that line when it would be too much? Today I'm talking about cosmetic surgery, and cosmetic surgery can help many people, from people who've had cancer and want to rebuild their bodies after cancer is devastated, or people coming back home from war that lost body parts or lost body parts to that. But when people start to look like something that they're not, is that okay? And do you think, something that they're not, that they weren't? And do you think medical professionals want to draw that line, or are they and insurance companies going to let it slide just for money in their pocket? Now, while researching this topic, I came across about many cosmetic surgery facts that I just never knew. When I even got surgery, I never even knew this. And I always, thought like, what really goes into cosmetic surgery? Because I've seen TV shows where they talk about people like this, and I've seen people who have gotten done before. I'm thinking, like, why would you ever do that? And then once I got it, I'm thinking, like, I kind of understand a little bit more, but it's like, still, I always thought, why? But for today, I'm going to give you better insight into it, and I'm going to talk about where cosmetic surgery began and what it is, and what are kind of like the most popular surgeries within the U.S. within the past about 5 to 6 years, and what outlandish surgeries have been done to people and celebrities, and what laws are kind of placed to kind of keep cosmetic surgery under control, and what examples of bad cosmetic surgery and what can be done for the future for cosmetic surgery and people getting it. You can go to the next one. Okay. According to Merriam-Webster Dictionary, the definition of cosmetic surgery is surgery done to alter one's appearance. Now, of course, probably everyone in this room knew that and has an idea what cosmetic surgery is. According to plasticsurgery.org timeline of the history of plastic surgery, cosmetic surgery has been around since around the early 1890s, when Gaspare Tagliacazzoli, he was an Italian medical professional, he wrote the first true textbook on cosmetic surgery, and, well, as someone preferred the first textbook. And then the first breast augmentation, which is like making your breast larger, was actually done in 1895. They took tissue from the woman's back and put it in her boobs so they would be even, because I guess they weren't even. But, now, according to the CBS News, there are 10 top cosmetic surgeries, but for time's sake, I'll only be telling you the top 5, and you can go to the next one. That they were, first one was tummy tuck, liposuction, which liposuction is when they just really suck the fat out of you. Eyelid surgeries, which I found a little weird, which I don't know why people would be getting eyelid surgeries. Out of all things, you want surgery on your eyelids. Rhinoplasty, which is when you make your nose smaller so that you don't have a prominent ridge on your nose. And of course, the number one was breast augmentation, which is, as I said, is making your breasts larger. And it was with almost 300,000 surgeries in 2010 and in 2015, which that's insane. Now, of course, with plastic surgery, you can change your body to whatever you want. You can have ribs removed. You can have corsets entered into your body, so you have a smaller waist. You can have butt lifts, make your butt look bigger. You can have anything pretty much done to you. But as I said, when is enough enough? This is why I believe like cosmetic surgery should be limited with some laws. Like, you don't need to have ribs removed just to look skinnier. That's outrageous. Now, what are like some crazy surgeries that people have gotten before? Let me explain to them. You can go to the next slide. Some of them this is from TLC, My Strange Addiction. The lady in the black dress, that is Lacey Wild. She there was an episode that premiered about her boobs. Her boobs weighed 21 pounds and had 7 quarts of liquid in them, which is around the weight of like 2 cases of Voltax in her boobs. And she she's had 30 surgeries altogether and about $250,000 to have like perfect body according to her. And she did this. She was like, there's like, showed her before pictures, and she was this beautiful woman. Then she just turns into looking like a cartoon at the end of the day, and that was just ridiculous. And like, she has, when she drives, she has to wear a pillow underneath her breasts so that she can drive. There's some days like she can't, like, and then at night she has to sleep on her side so they don't suffocate her when she sleeps. So that's just horrible. The guy in the corner that looks like Justin Bieber, that's what that guy did. He was in his mid to late 30s. That is Toby Sheldon, who wanted to so badly look like Justin Bieber that he altered his appearance and spent over $100,000 just to look like Justin Bieber, which I don't know why anyone would want to look like him, but that's just personal opinion. That girl there, she was known for removing, I think, 6 of her ribs to have an appearance of a smaller waist, and that's the Octomom, the mom that had 8 kids. She so badly wanted to look like Angelina Jolie, she got, I think, almost $75,000 spent on just to look like Angelina Jolie. And that is Joan Rivers, the late one. She spent so much cosmetic surgery that, I mean, she doesn't look good at all. And then now some laws in the country are little to none for cosmetic surgery. Only about 5 states have laws for cosmetic surgery, while the rest of the country has no real laws against outlandish surgeries like these to stop people from going that far. And of course, you know, doctors can say no, like, I do not want to do that, that's going too far. But people, you know, will still go out of the country to get these surgeries done. Lacey Wilde in her lips has illegal fillers in her lips that she went out of the country to get. I mean, next slide. Only 20 states require licenses or accreditation when it comes to performing the surgery. That was in 2011. I didn't find any other sources that said that has changed. Without state laws, it's now up to the courts almost to say if, you know, doctors can perform or not perform these surgeries. And according to the USA Today, the 5 states with laws towards it are New York, Tennessee, Florida, Alabama, and Washington. And they were mostly on, you know, the doctor has to have a license, has to be monitored by the FDA and like the head of the cosmetic surgery people. Like, it has to be monitored and making sure these surgeries do stay within reason. Now, at any time surgery can go bad or botched. That can happen. People can look older than younger. That's like a big fear with me. I'm thinking, like, what if something happens to me and I just look crazy within my chest? Like, that was like a big fear because, you know, I was really young. I just turned 18 like a week before I got my surgery, and I was freaking out because they had to put me under anesthetic. That was also like a big fear. Like, that's also like a big fear with people who do get cosmetic surgeries like that. They have to be wary of that anesthetic, because anesthetic with given even like 0.1 more, you can die. That's how strong anesthetic can be. You can go ahead and go to the next one. These people, that is little Kim. She's gotten so many surgeries, she doesn't even look like the person she is. That is from, I think, the early 2000s, late 90s to, I think that's around the early 2010s. That's Carrot Top. He's a comedian. I've actually met him before in Vegas. He did not look that crazy in person, but he's had so many. He's had a rhinoplasty. I'm pretty sure he's had eyebrow tattoos. His eyebrows tattooed on, and now he just looks crazy. That is Donatella Versace. She is the sister of the late Gianni Versace, and she owns the company. And she's gotten plastic surgery to the point where now she doesn't look who she was, and she just looks older. And that is the lady who's had cement fillers in her face. She thought she got regular face fillers, and said they put cement into her face because it was out of someone's van. So of course, you know, bad plastic surgery, people always take the pursuit of perfection too far, which is like some of these people, they've gone to the point of going too far. No, we don't realize this badness until this stuff happens, and I wish people would realize that. But in conclusion, cosmetic surgery is great. It can help a lot of people, but there has to be limitations.